Hello. So today I'm going to go over how to log into LucidPress so that we can do assignment number 3 here, custom signs, and we're going to learn how to make a custom sign as well. So first thing, we've all been given educational accounts in LucidPress so that we can make multiple assignments and we have access to more features. So in order to do that, what you need to do first is come log into our Google Classroom for Business Tech. Come down to, now I have it in two spots. I made a post right here. You can also go under the classroom and then go into the assignment, log into Google, or log into LucidPress, and it's right here. So if you click on this link, it should take you to this login page here. When you see this page, don't type anything in. Click on the Google link right here. And when you do, it should bring your account up right here. You should have your ALHS account as one of the options. When you click on that, it'll take you into a page and it's going to ask you, link your Google account to an existing account we found. You should already have these in there. And then you can click link account and log in. Now I've already done this, so I don't want to do it twice in case this messes my account up in some way. But once you click this link, there'll be a short questionnaire you need to fill out, very straightforward. If you have any questions on it, then email me and I can walk you through them. But yes, you click on this here, and then there'll be a short questionnaire that you need to fill out and submit. It's very straightforward. And once you do that, that will bring you into LucidPress. Now, once you've logged into LucidPress the first time through this link, and you come in this way, I'm going to click this anyway, see what happens. I can always go back. There we go. So request an educational account. You fill in your name, you put in your email address. Your institution will be ALHS, or Allen Lafford High School. How do you plan to use it? Use LucidPress. You're going to use it to make posters. So that's what that's all you need to do. You're going to have your first name, your email address. The institution is just Allen Lafford High School. And how you plan to use LucidPress is you plan to make posters, business cards, and you can even leave it at that. Resumes, or even just say posters, business cards, and other documents. Short little sentence. And then it says, please verify that you are either a student currently enrolled in a course or an educator actively teaching courses. So you're going to click on current student and then click send request. But again, since I've already had this done with mine, I'm not going to do that. So that's what you do. You're going to fill in Allen Lafford High School. Then down here, you can type in, you can say, make posters, business cards, business cards, and other documents. Boom. Then select current student, then click send request. I'm not going to do that because I've already had my account linked, so I'm going to close this here. So once you log into LucidPress the first time, after you click send request, it'll take you directly into LucidPress. So you need to go through that first. After you log into LucidPress the first time, every other time after that, you can come over to your waffle icon over here and scroll down and click on LucidPress Free Design Tool. We click on that, we log in as me. And here we go, welcome back, Mike. Yours might just say welcome for the first time to you. Your account might have a weird, if you're logging in for the first time, you might see a weird little crown up here asking you to upgrade. That means at the moment you're still currently using the old stuff. You haven't been upgraded yet, in other words. And that will happen. It just takes a few hours after first login, but that won't stop you from starting your first assignment. What you're going to do when you want to start your first assignment, on this side of the screen, you're going to click on My Documents. And when you click on that, it's going to take you to the different documents that you have going on. So from here, you're going to click on this blue button right here that says New Document. Click on New, and then click on Blank Document. This opens a new tab, and they have a nice quote right here. Oh, too late. You read it though, I'm sure. So here we are, we're inside LucidPress, and we're making a blank document. So what we want to do, if we go and we look at our assignment for number 3 here, custom business signs, or custom signs for businesses. Go into any store, any grocery or any retail store. What do you see? You see signs. What attracts you to one store versus another? Is it the sales they offer? Is it the signs they use to promote their sales? What is it that makes you want to go into their store? So what we're going to do is you're going to choose one of the products below or pick one that you find online. All right. And then you're going to imagine that you are a retail operations manager for a company. Well, for the company that you choose. Like I said, there's going to be 4 companies and products below. If you don't want to choose one of them, you can always find one yourself online. That's fine. Make sure it's school appropriate. And then, like I said, imagine that you are a retail operations manager for the company you've chosen. Design an advertisement sign for the company using LucidPress. Go to the website and use the information to make a poster advertisement for your product. It can be a sign advertising a special sale or a product that the company sells lots of. You can include things like coupons or certificates if you like. Remember that you should include the elements of an effective ad, which are attention, interest, desire, and action. So for attention, you want to have something like a headline that's going to jump out and grab their attention. For interest, you're going to have pictures of the product to generate interest. For desire, you're going to have copy. Remember, that's just words on the page that somebody can read that tells them what they're getting. And finally, action. You're going to have something on the poster that's going to make them want to come in and get it. Say, a really cheap price. Something that's going to say, hey, wait, that's on sale. I better go get it. Or, hey, I can, save myself some money if I take this coupon. Something like that. Something that's going to be cause the action of going to that store and buying that item. Your poster should have a headline, a graphic picture. If you pick one of the products below, you can use the picture, so we'll get into that in a moment. Copy, and remember, copy is writing that gives information, and a logo. So every company is going to have a logo. You're going to want to choose that company's logo and make sure that's in your advertisement. Remember that you want your ad to draw attention, so make good use of color. If the colors don't blend well, it might not be attractive. It might be off-putting. It might cause people to not want to look at the poster. So you want something that's going to draw the eye to it. Once complete, save as a custom sign your name and then email it to me. I'll show you how to do that. In fact, in terms of emailing things in LucidPress, it's more of emailing me a link to view your poster. And I'll show you how to do that. The first product we have is McDonald's and the Big Mac. And there's a picture of the Big Mac. So if you want to just copy and paste this picture directly into your poster, that's fine. And here I provided a link so you can get to the McDonald's website and get other information before you start to do your poster as well. I'm going to show you how in LucidPress you can search up a lot of these images and other things for yourself. It's pretty good. Second one here, Sport Check, and it's a Nike's Men's Revolution 5. This is just an example of one of the many things they offer there. If you wanted to go to Sport Check and pick a different shoe, the same with McDonald's, pick a different item, that's all good too. And there's a link to their website and this specific ad that they have for this shoe. Next I have the Bell iPhone 12, picture of the iPhone 12 right here, and the link. Then we have Walmart's Dove Relax Body Wash in Lavender and Chamomile. There's the image, there's the link. And then finally, Atlantic Superstore, Gatorade, which is just a common item. But again, if you want to choose a different item from any of these stores, or even pick a totally different store and totally different item, that's fine with you, with me. I'm going to show you, in fact, how to create a poster. And I like Big Macs, but I don't want to steal one of the ideas from you. So I'm going to do something similar to this, but I'll pick a different restaurant. So I've already created a blank document right here. And from my previous documents, you can see I've already had practice making a Wendy's advertisement, 2 of them, an A&W advertisement. So I'll open these 2 here just to kind of give you an idea of what it looks like when it's finished. And then I'll go through how to make one. So here, I kept this one here on the letter size. So over on my size page, this was kept to the letter size, so that's acceptable. But I'll show you how to do a poster sized one. Here, I'll go into 100% zoom. Oh, that was 150. There we go. So here we are. There's my poster at 100% zoom. I did the A&W Teen Burger. I have a background image that is, this picture of the restaurant is part of my background image. I just found this on the internet and used it. It was pretty straightforward. Again, I'll show you how to do this. Then I have copy, Teen Burger, your favorite member of the burger family. The A&W Teen Burger has everything you want in a burger for less. You can have a perfectly seasoned grass-fed beef patty topped with cheddar cheese, bacon, crisp lettuce, onions, tomato, pickles, and teen sauce on a toasted sesame seed bun. See, you have a lot of stuff on there. Sounds delicious. And there, so here we have our images. This is grabbing our attention. Remember, we have the 3 things that we want to have. We have, or the 4 things. We have attention. So we have all the images grabbing our attention. Then we have interest. So in order to get interest, we have a big image of the burger. Oh, hey, it's A. First we say, hey, A&W, nice. And then we say, ooh, the burger, it looks great. Now desire, right here, we say, we describe the burger, make it sound delicious. This is creating what we call desire in the customer. And finally, we see at the end here, for just $3.50. Now, normally these are $6 burgers, but you can have one today for just $3.50. This is what causes the action. This is the sale right here. And of course, down at the bottom, we have the A&W Teen Burger, your favorite member of the burger family. So more copy to draw attention. And of course, to make it official, even though it appears up here in the photo, obviously with the restaurant we have A&W, you make it official by putting the logo down in the corner right here. Another quick example that I can show you, I made a Wendy's one right here. This time here, I just went with a background. The whole background is the Wendy's logo. So I have the Wendy's logo as my background. I put in an image of a Big Bacon Classic meal. You have the burger, the fries, and the drink. Enjoy a Big Bacon Classic meal for only $2.99 all month long. So it's letting you know it's a sale, it's a deal. And you have your Wendy's down in this bottom corner of the logo. Even though it features here in the ad, I put it in the bottom corner. And again, one more quick example. This one here, all I did when I made it for the background was I made a very plain red background. I'll show you how to do that. And again, you have the same images, the burger, the fries. You have the same message, enjoy a Big Bacon Classic meal for only $2.99 all month long, and then the Wendy's logo in the corner. So different types of posters, some are more flashy, some are more catchy, but they all have, each of these posters has all the different elements you're looking for. So, since I've already done A&W and Wendy's, and I'm going to get you guys to try to do one for McDonald's, I might as well pick someone else, and I'll go with Burger King. So, I'm a big fan of the Burger King Whopper. So here I have a blank document, and I'm going to start by picking the size. So over here, where it says size and orientation, it's telling me it's letter size. So that's what I did some of the other posters in. But for today, we're going to make one that is a full poster size. So if we click on the menu, you can see all the different sizes. And if you come down here, we have small poster. If you want to make a large poster, that's fine. Small poster does just fine too. So I'm going to go with small poster. There we go. And as you can see, it tells you the measurements. It's 11 by 17. The shorter edge here is 11. The higher edge here is 17. So if you want a poster that's going to go straight up and down like this with the shorter edge on bottom and the longer edge going side to side, you keep it in this orientation, which we call portrait, or you can flip it, and now we have the shorter edge going up and down, which is 11, and the longer edge, which is 17, going left to right. And this is called landscape. So it's up to you. You're the designer. You choose which orientation you prefer. But once you choose the size of the poster and the orientation, now we move on to the background. Now for spread, I want everyone to keep it right here on the first spread. No need to do a 2-page spread like a newsletter. That'll be for something we do in a different lesson. But the next thing we want to do is pick our background. So when I click on background, I have a couple of options here. First thing I can do is I can choose different colors. Now up here where it says brand plus, you can click add a brand color, and then this is if you're making your own brand. And then you can customize colors and add them to your specific brand, so that way they're saved and that you can continue to use them. So if that's something you'd like to do, go ahead and create your own colors, and then save them up here under the brands. But for now, we have these different colors we can choose from. We have this here to go in on how opaque they are, so how see-through they are. Choosing a color for a background, we can choose any color we like. So if we wanted it to be red, I just click red, and now it's a red background. If I wanted it to be blue, it's a blue background. But first, I think I'm going to make this one have, well actually first I'm going to show you two. So this is a solid blue. Then we have the linear, which means when I do linear, you can see it's lighter on the top and darker on the bottom. So you're still doing that same color, but now it fades from going from top to bottom from a lighter to a darker. The other way is a radial. This makes it go light in the center and get darker as it comes out to the edges. So again, you can pick a different color, or you can make it solid, which is all one color. So you can do this with any of the colors, make them linear, make them radial. However, what I'm going to show you how to do is I'm going to pick an image instead. Rather than a solid color or a radial color, I'm going to choose an image. And when I choose an image, first it brings me to this one here. And if you have any saved images, which you probably don't already, it'll give you those options. So you click choose image right here. So now here's all the images I've downloaded since I've been doing this. And I can choose any one of these if I want to reuse them. But since I'm going with Burger King, I have to pick something different. So this is my images. And underneath my images, I can come down here to where it says Bing Search. And I can click Bing Search. Bing is Microsoft's version of Google. Lets you search. So up in this Bing Search, I'm now going to search for Burger King. Burger King. Now, I could say Whoppers, but I'll come to that in a moment. First things first, I want just images of Burger King, and I can now scroll through them. I'm looking for one of the whole restaurant. I should have typed the word restaurant, but we'll just have a quick little scroll to see if we can find them. See, this is an image of sort of what I'm looking to do. Not so cartoony, but something similar with the restaurant in the background. So this one here, oh, there we go. These are two very nice ones, three actually very nice ones of Burger King. That one has the Whopper, and it says home of the Whopper right in it. And since we're going to be making an advertisement for a Whopper, why not pick this bright, colorful one right here? So I'm going to click on it, and then come up here and click Add Photo. So that photo comes into My Photos. So there it is. So now I want this to be my background. So I'm going to click on that photo, then I'm going to click on Insert. Now it becomes my background photo. So now the restaurant itself is my background. I also could have just found one that had the Burger King logo like I did with Wendy's and set that as my background photo and use that as the backdrop. But now I'm going to have Whoppers all over the place. I have the Whopper right here. Flame fresh taste awaits. There's a picture of a Whopper, but I'm going to add my own Whopper in as well. Home of the Whopper, it says it right there. We have Burger King. There's our logo. We are going to put a logo in the corner as well, but at least we have a lot of things going for us already. So next, I want to actually put in a photo of a Whopper up in, well, maybe up in this corner here because we don't want it to cover the logo down here. So I'm going to come over to this side here, over here on the left. And this is where we can add in text boxes. We can add in different shapes. We can put in we can change the layout of the page. We can add images, charts, and here we can do smart fields. We'll get into those later on though. For now, we're going to go into images, and this will open up and there's all of my images again. But I don't want to pick one from my images. I want to search, and I want to search for an image of just a Whopper. And I'm going to try to find one that has a white background so that way it doesn't, if it has too much going on in the back, I want the focus in this image to be the burger. So if I go into here, I come up to this little folder and I hit the bring down menu and I go to Bing search. And now I'm going to type in Burger King Whopper. And I should get lots of images of Whoppers. This is a nice one, but I'm going to see if I can find one first that has a pure white background just so that it blends in. This one here has the whole meal. I might come back to that one. This one here says Whopper right in it, so that one might not be a bad one to pick, but let's just see. Oh, there we go. Here we are. There's one that's got a white background. That's the one I'm probably going to end up picking. Oh, there we go. Another good one, another good one. There's a triple stack Whopper. Wow, okay. Let's go with, oh my. Let's go with this first one here. So I'm going to double click this one here. And now it's in our poster. If I click this tab again, it closes I can open and close just by clicking on the image tab. Now I have my Whopper. I can move this around to wherever I want it to go. I said I wanted it up in the top corner. I can pull this here to make it adjust in size, make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Wonderful. So now I want to create a text box and I want to say something about this Whopper. We have lots going on down here that's going to help, but we have this space right here that I want to fill with some kind of text. And I might even try to put something, I'm going to put the logo down in this corner here. So I want to put in text. I'm going to click on this text box and I can put in headings. I can put in subheadings and I can put in body. So the first thing here, I'm going to put in a heading and I have it right here. I don't want it here, so I'm going to go over it and move it. Nope. Move it up to here, the top. Oh, gotta make it go a little bigger. There we go. Drag it down. So I'm into headings. I'm going to backspace out headings. And of course, there's a few things I can do. So if I want the whole background of this text box to be white, I can do that. So now it's going to block out some of it. If I want it to go back to being clear, I can remove it. But for now, we'll just leave it white for now so we can see the lettering. Because sometimes or we can even try changing the lettering if you want. That's another thing we could do. If we go back to having no background at all, it's clear, we can see through to the back. Maybe we'll change it to white lettering and the white will stand out as I type here and it's going to be bold. Yes, we want it bold. So we're going to say Whoppers. The white's not blending in well, so maybe I might want to change that background. Okay, oh, there we go. If I move it up to the sky here, we can kind of get it. It does pop out better. And since this is our heading, maybe we will actually increase the font too to a little bit bigger. So highlight this word here, change the font size to 40. There we go. And what are we going to say? We can, again, we're just making this up. So you're making your own ad campaign up. Think of it that way. Think of it as you just making your own. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Whopper deal of the century. Why not? I can stretch this out. So I like it up in the sky. So actually, if I keep it up here, I can see the white really well. Actually, if it goes into the clouds, you can't. Whopper deal of the century. There we go. Whopper deal of the century. Excellent. So we have that there. We have that in here. So now I can include another text box. There we go. Maybe I'll change the color of century and those exclamation points. Maybe I'll change those to a different color. Maybe I'll make those. Whopper deal of the century. Maybe even the word the. Now, this is more design for me than it is anything. Playing around with it, trying to decide what works best. There we go. Whopper deal of the century. That kind of stands out pretty well. Now, after I have the title, I'm now going to put in some copy as well as the price. It's going to go right here. This here might, I might make this have a background when I put in that text box. So here, go into body text, and now I have this little tiny box down here with body text in it. I'm going to make it bigger, stretch it out, move it around, get it right up here in the middle, bring it to here, bring it over to there. And this here, I want the text to be centered, and we want it to be, so I'm going to keep going until I think I got a good size. There we go. That's a good size. And we can say, it says down here, flame fresh taste. So I'm going to start off with, enjoy the flame fresh taste of our flame broiled burgers. Whoppers for only. Now, I'm not sure of the actual price of a Whopper, so what I can do, over to Google and type in price of a Whopper in Canada. Sure. There we go. A Whopper is $4.19, so I want this to be a deal. So when I go into mine, I'm going to say for only, so they're saying $4.19, so this is going to be for only $1.99. What's that? $1.99. Now, that price, what I might want to do is highlight that and make that price, actually I might even hit enter, put that on a different line, make this something large so it stands out, and then go $1.99. So, and I can move this box a little bit lower maybe. Oh no, not that one. Move this one a little bit lower. There we go. So we have Whopper deal of the century. Enjoy the flame fresh taste of our flame broiled burgers. Whoppers for only $1.99. And there we have our Whopper. We have our copy. We have our title. We have our copy. We have our sale price right here. The last thing we really need to make this ad complete, even though the logo is up here, we still want to make sure we put a small logo down in this corner. So I'm going to come back over to images. This time I'm going to go into Bing search and type in, rather than Burger King Whoppers, I'm going to type in Burger King logo. And there we go. So do I want to use this one, this one, this one? There's so many choices. I think because I want it to just be in the corner, I'm going to pick this small square one here, double click it, puts it in there. So now here it is, and I'm going to shrink it down to the size I want and move it right down to this corner right here. There's our Burger King logo. It matches the one up in the sign, so that's good. So we have our logo, we have our sale price, we have our copy, we have our headline, we have our photo of the product, we have our background photo, which is of the whole restaurant, and we're good. So I also could have made another one. I'll do this one very quickly. I'm basically going to copy and paste what I have in the other one. But let's say I didn't need to or want to go searching. I might keep this letter sized. I'll keep this one straight up and down, what we call portrait. And I'm going to go into the background. This time, I'm going to pick sort of a dull yellow color. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to pick this color here. I'm going to now go into my images. I have my Burger King Whopper. I'm going to insert that. Put that right here in the center. Going to make that a little bigger. Now I'm going to come over to this the poster we just made. This time I'm going to highlight this whole thing. I'm going to Control C, so copy it. Then I'm going to come over to this one here, and I'm going to Control V and paste it. Now I have that title there. This color doesn't seem to work with my background, so what I'll do now is I'm going to highlight this whole thing again, stretch it out, see if it fits, if I can get it to fit right across the top, and change the color so that the color fits better. Maybe if I take out one of the exclamation points. Deal of the century. Okay, no, it's not going to fit, so maybe what I will do then, highlight that, make it centered so it looks like that, put my exclamation points back in there. Oh, undo. Exclamation points back in there. And this color doesn't work. Oh, don't want to move the whole thing. I want to just select this stuff. It's kind of tricky, I find. It's a little finicky with the selecting. So now I want to pick a color that's actually going to work in here. So maybe like a bright red, sure, or a blue, a green. What color would stand out on this here? We're going to go with this red right here. We can play with the colors from there, but we're just going to pick this red one for now. Now I'll go back over to this one here. I have this here, which I will copy and paste as well. So highlight the whole thing, Control C, Control V, move that down to here. And now maybe we move this up between the two of them. Then I can go back over to here, select my Burger King logo, make it get to the size I want, move it down to this bottom corner. And again, I have a plain background. It still is a colorful background that would draw the eye. We have Whopper Deal of the Century, big letters. Enjoy the flame fresh taste of our flame broiled burgers, Whoppers for only $1.99. There we go. We got our logo there. So there's two quick examples of how we could make one of these posters. And once it's finished, so this is the trick. Once it's finished, so if this poster here is finished, what you need to do now is you need to come up here where it says blank printed document. And as we saw in our template here, we want it saved as custom sign dash your name. So I'm going to copy that, Control C, come back into here, click on here where it says blank document, and I'm going to paste that in, custom sign dash space Mike. Now it's saved as custom. I'm going to go into File, click Save. Now it's saved. The next thing you need to do is you need to go into File, and you need to send it to me. And the way you're going to do that is you're going to come down to where it says, now if you could download things onto your computer, you can download it as a file and then email me the file. That's great. But if you don't have a computer you can download the document onto, you go into Share, come over to here and click Collaborate with Others. You can then add my email address and then click Share, or as some students have done, you can click on Shareable Link. Now, one student select Make this a single use, and they're lucky that I was able to get their assignment corrected because I could only open it once. Making it a single use means I'm going to have to email you to send it to me again potentially. So do not check this box. Shareable link, click Generate, and this link here, you can then copy this link, Control C to copy that link, then you can open up your email, paste it in an email, and send it to me. And then that way I can open your poster from that link. So that's how, and it'll be saved under custom sign in your name. So again, one more time with this one, you come into here, you click on where it says blank printer document up in the title, hit Control V, oh, that's not what we want, that was the link from that last poster, we didn't want to do that. But we're gonna type in this here, custom sign, Control V, custom sign, Mike 2, so that it's not saved under the same title. File, save, then file, you come down to share, collaborate with others, click shareable link. Do not check this box, click generate, then copy the link, paste it in an email, and send it to me. That's how simple it is. So if you have any other questions about how to make your poster, please email me immediately. If you're having any trouble at all logging into LucidPress, please email me immediately and I will do my best to walk you through it. We can log into a Google Classroom. I've already helped one student get into get into LucidPress just by having a short Google Meet with them. So if you're having any trouble at all, please let me know and send me an email and we can arrange for a Google Meet at whatever time would be convenient and we'll make sure you get in. Again, thanks, and I hope this was helpful.